Rob Maurer here seems to disagree with Troy. The first Saboteur delivery to a regular customer will trigger around $400 million in additional cost of goods sold for that quarter. That's negative 11 cents in earnings per share. Therefore, it's likely that all deliveries this quarter will be to employees. The same happened with the Model 3. Deliveries to regular customers will most likely start on January 1st, so Tesla can make use of the whole quarter and deliver 6,000 to 8,000 units to offset some of that cost. If this does not look possible in Q1, they could postpone it to Q2. And speaking of cost of goods sold, it's not a one-off. It continues every quarter after that, but in the future it will be offset by sales. And this is where Rob Maurer pushes back against Troy. Tesla auto gross margins dropped 6% quarter over quarter in Q3 of 2017 due to Model 3 beginning to hit COGS despite employee-only deliveries. Tesla said before, the gross margin declined primarily because of a significant increase in Model 3 manufacturing costs to support the limited initial level of production. The employee-only strategy was likely product/service driven, not profit/loss driven. However, I think the Cybertruck is a bit different from the Model 3 before, because the Cybertruck is also an advertising tool, and Tesla does want to increase its sales right now because it is hiring a campaign manager to basically be in charge of all of Tesla's advertising. So even if Tesla doesn't deliver 1,000 or 6,000 Cybertrucks in a quarter, it still makes sense for Tesla to start delivering some, because once these Cybertrucks hit the roads, that will be a positive for Tesla sales overall, probably. So while Troy does have a good point here, I think that's not really the only likely outcome here. But Troy might actually be right. Tesla's product design director just gave a talk in Mexico. This is translated from Spanish to English using Google Translate. But he said that we are going to deliver the first 10. He was talking about Tesla Cybertrucks being delivered on November 30th. So only 10 Cybertrucks? That's not a big number, which really does seem to make Troy's prediction a lot more likely to come true. A reporter with the Wall Street Journal visited over 100 non-Tesla fast charging stations across LA, and she said that 27% of the 126 fast charging stations she visited did not work for various reasons. Imagine if your car did not start 5% at the time. Would you keep that car? It is embarrassing that they cannot fix these chargers, but it is also embarrassing if something else doesn't work 27% of the time. So maybe that's how they justify it, because they're just used to it. General Motors self-driving technology unit Cruise has canceled its program that allows employees to cash out shares in the firm in the fourth quarter, Cruise CEO Kyle Vogt said in an email to employees on Thursday. Now, why would you do that? You would only do that if you know that the employees are not happy with the progress and that they know that things are not good. From the outside, things are looking really bad for Cruise, but from the inside, it probably looks even worse. The Cruise CEO also said that basically their commercialization and revenue generation timelines were pushed back. He also said that recent events have materially changed the situation that existed at the time of the last valuation. And also, not allowing your best employees to sell any stock going forward means that some of them will leave, which makes the situation even worse for GM here. It's just bad on top of bad on top of bad on top of bad. All of this is, of course, great news for Tesla. We have a new Tesla competitor, Amazon. Amazon launches online vehicle sales starting with Hyundai next year. Hyundai will begin sales of its full portfolio of vehicles via the Amazon shopping platform in January. So you will be able to buy a Hyundai vehicle online on Amazon. You can then pick it up directly from your local dealer or have it delivered. You will be able to choose from different models, trims, colors, and features to personalize your vehicle. And you will be able to check out directly on Amazon. I say that's a pretty good move for Hyundai.